haven't had a chance to get out there and experience the fun that the parties afterwards have to offer, we got you covered. Everything you need to know. Mark Monstrola is live in downtown Austin this morning with the latest on that. You had a pretty good assignment last night, huh?
Oh, it was an absolute blast out here yesterday afternoon, Sally. Thank you very much, and I'm sure today will be just the same. If you don't have tickets to go and experience the race itself, this is going to be the place to be other than the track later on this afternoon. Basically, the city and COTA have shut down parts of downtown Austin, basically a big square within the city from 2nd Street to 5th Street going south to north, then east to west from Congress over to Lavaca, and within that square, multiple screens, first off, to watch the race if you want to catch the F1 action. Secondly, a lot of interactive activities for the family and the kids even on top of that, and 5 free stages jam-packed with music all day long. And speaking of those stages, one of those stages being run by Avic Mode, which is an event planning company right here in downtown Austin, and the COO joining us this morning. His name is Joe. Thank you so much for being with us, Joe. How are you?
Good morning. Good to see you.
All right, first off, tell us, you wanted to bring, first off, a stage that is encompassing everything Austin, from the planning to the bands to everything that goes with it. Why do you think that was so important to you guys?
Well, Formula One is a global event, bringing in a lot of global sponsors, visitors, etc. And people come to Austin for a reason. F1 chose Austin for a reason. A lot of that was because Austin's the live music capital of the world. And so we put together a lineup, all Austin acts, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Our sponsors, Bizarre Voice and Greater Austin Chamber, are both Austin-based companies. Deep Eddy Vodka is an Austin-based company. We wanted to give the people that are visiting here something, a taste of Austin on the music side, and also with everything from what they drink to how they experience the event.
And what do you think this is going to do for not only your company, which is an Austin-based company, but all the other ones that are taking part in F1 itself? What do you think this does for them with all these eyeballs from all around the globe on them all weekend long?
Well, I think if you're a business in Austin, a lot of times you hear about businesses that are successful on the coast, maybe in LA or New York, and these large events help pressure test these businesses and say, are you really up to par? Are you really capable of doing the things that these businesses in other markets are able to do? And if you're in a competitive environment, whether it's event production or technology, it's a great way to test that out with a global audience.
Right, and now you are a big part of South by Southwest as well. Austinites know all about that one, a huge event here in town. How do you think this is going to stack up to South by Southwest, which is so established across the area? Do you think that eventually down the line it has the potential to get that big?
I mean, I certainly think that Formula One is globally recognized as one of the largest sports in the world, so I wouldn't be surprised. What I would say is the main difference is that South by Southwest is very much a professional event. People come here because they work in the film or the music or the technology industries, whereas Formula One is more of like a fan event. So I think it has even bigger potential in terms of just getting people aware with the sport and then coming down to Austin and visit.
All right, we have about 15 seconds left. Last question for you. For folks who didn't come down yesterday to FanFest, didn't come down yesterday, what are they missing and why do they need to be here today?
Well, I know with us at Cedar Street Courtyard, we have a free showcase of all Austin talent. We have T-Burt and the Breaks, which is a great Austin band playing tonight, along with DJ Orion. So if you're into Latino music or funk or soul, definitely come down for a free show tonight.
Joe Spearin from Avic Mode, thank you so much for joining us this morning. He said it, you're not going to want to miss it. Going to be a great time, 10 a.m. today to 2 a.m. tonight, right here in downtown Austin. Mark Monstrola, KXAN News.